All right, probability. This is revision for grade 11 probability. I think I am going to cover this question 8 and the next one question 9 in this short video. All right. Just want to clear some space here. There we are. All right. Show that they are, we start from here. A bag contains 6 red balls, 8 green balls, and an unknown number of yellow balls. The probability of randomly choosing a green ball from the bag is 25%. That is the probability of choosing a green ball. And we have been told that 8 of the balls are green in color. The first question is now saying, show that there are 32 balls in the bag. How do you show that there are 32 balls in the bag? Let the number of the total number of balls be equal to x there. So we are told that there is 8 green balls. If the total number of balls in this bag is x, we can conclude that the probability of getting a green ball will be 8 over x. And this we have been told that it is 25%, and 25% can be written as 25 over 100. So we have an equation now. Let's solve for x here. We can rewrite this equation as x over 8 is equal to 100 over 25. And this is 4 over 1. So your x then will be equal to, take your 8 to the other side. We have 8 times 100 over 25. Remember, 25% is 1 over 4. When we turn it upside down, it becomes 4 over 1. So this is equal to 32 balls. All right? So we have 32 balls. That's how you're supposed to show that we have 32 balls in the bag. And then the next question is saying a ball is drawn from the bag. The color is recorded and it is not returned to the bag. So this is picking without replacement there. Thereafter, another ball is drawn from the bag. The color is recorded and it is also not returned to the bag. Draw a tree diagram to represent all the possible ways in which the two balls could have been drawn from the bag. Show the probabilities associated with each branch as well as the outcomes. All right, I need to clear some space here. Let's look at the last question. Calculate the probability that the two balls drawn from the bag will have the same color, right? These are the two questions that we need to look at, but then I have to clear some space here so that we can draw our probability tree there. Okay. There we are. Yeah. Now we are picking two balls here, and we have 3 different colors. So we can draw that. Let's draw the tree diagram. This is the first picking there. When we pick the first time, you are going to pick a red ball, you are going to pick a green ball, and then you are also going to pick a yellow ball. And the probabilities, we have all of them. Remember, 32 balls. So the first one is 6. So that should be 6 out of 32 there. 6 out of 32, and the second one is 8. So this is 8 out of 32, and that's the second one. And the third one, how many balls do we have? This is 6. and this is 8. Subtract 6 and 8 from 32, you get 18. So this should be 18 over 32. So if we add 18 to 8, that's 26, plus 6, that's 32. So we have 32 over 32. This part is balancing. So this is the first ball. And then choosing the second ball, we have 3 colors. So if you choose this red ball, the first one, when you are choosing for the second one, we still have 3 probabilities or 3 possibilities. It's going to be a red, it's going to be a green, and it's also going to be a yellow. And then the same is going to happen for this one. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing this so that I have space to write here. So this is red, green, and yellow. And for the last one, this is going to be red, green, and yellow. Now our probabilities now. If you pick, let's say you picked a red one and there is no replacement. So when you are picking the second time, there is no 6 balls left. We are left with 5 red balls, right? Remember, we picked one and we did not return. So we are left with 5 red balls out of a total of how many? We also removed one. So we are left with, this is 5 over 31. And then if you picked a red one, and then for the second one, you pick a green one, you're going to have how many? Remember, we have a total of 8 green balls. So you are choosing from 8 green balls out of a total of how many? We picked one, so it's no longer out of 32. It's now 8 over 31. And then here we have 18. So if you picked a red one, you are left with only 31 balls, but there is still 18 yellow balls. So for this one is 18 over 31. And then you need to add these ones to see if you're going to get a total of 31. That is 18 plus 8, 26. And then plus 5, it is 31. So this is 5 over 31 for the second red ball. And then 8 over 31 for this. And then 18 over 31 for this one. We do the same for these 3 possibilities also. For the red one, we picked a green one, so we are still having 6, but it is now out of 31. So this is 6 over 31. And then the first time we picked a green one, it was 8. We did not return that green one, so we are left with 7, but it's now 7 out of 31. And then the next one, this one, we picked a green one and we are still left with 18 yellow balls. So this is 18 over, it's now 31 because we removed one here. So we're left with a total of 31. And then for this one, we picked a yellow one and we are left with 6 red balls. So this is 6 over 31. And then we picked a yellow. We are left with 8 green balls. So this is 8 over 31. And then for the last one, yellow, we removed one yellow. So we left with 17 over 31. Now we need to verify your probabilities to see if they are going to add up to 31. So 18 plus 7, that's 25, plus 6, that's 31. And then 17 plus 8 plus 6, yes, that's 31. Now, our total outcomes, possible outcomes, you are likely to get a red and a red. So we have red and a red, red and green, red and yellow, and then green and red, and then green and green, and then green and yellow, and then yellow and red, and then yellow and green, and then yellow and yellow. The last question that we removed from there was saying what is the probability that the two balls are going to be balls of the same color. These are balls of the same color, that is red and red. Another one will be green and green. Okay, so this is supposed to be green and green here, because this is green and red, the first one, and then green and green. This is supposed to be green and green, that is the second one there. And then the last one should be yellow and yellow. So the probability that you get the same color will be probability of getting red and red, or probably green and green, or yellow and yellow. And when we have or here, remember it is addition, but when we have and, it's multiplication. So this is going to be equal to red and red. This is the first red, that is 6 over 32 times. For the second red is 5 over 31, and then plus green and green. The first green is 8 over 32, and then times the second green there, it's 7 over 31, and then plus the yellow and yellow. The first yellow is 18 over 32, and then times the second yellow is 17 over 31. All right, so we have red and red, and then we have green and green, and then we have yellow and yellow. And then you put that on a calculator there. On our calculator, we have 6 over 32 times 5 over 31, and then after that we have plus 8 over 32, and then times 7 over 31, and then plus the last combination. So we have this, and then the last combination, 18 over 32 times 17 over 31. Should use this one. Hey. All right, we have 8 over 32 times 7 over 31, and then plus 18 over 32. After 18 over 32, we have times 17 over 31. All right. This thing is saying 49 over 124. All right. I hope I did not make a mistake on that one, but generally that's how we deal with this question. If you have the same color, you just have to list all the possibilities there, and then you answer the question according to what you have there.